Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon, everyone. So we continue with our lectures. Uh, Remember that last time I introduced the program, and I was talking about the BTS examination English test. Okay, and I mainly talked about the part 4 of the English text and BTS examination. So I want to remind you the reason why I'm for now focusing on that particular part. The part is about writing. I focus on that part because I mentioned it last time, and I said that most of the time, you candidates, you don't like to take the writing task. You don't do it. The English text presents 4 parts, as I told you last time. When you do the part about the comprehension, and you do the part about translate into French, and you do the part that is translate into English, you stop there. You do not continue anymore. You don't take the parts concerning writing. Maybe you think writing is complicated, but I want you to understand that it is not complicated. Writing is not complicated. Okay? The topic about the writing topic and BTS examination is not complicated. It is just something simple. So I focus on that part for now to help everyone take it, okay, easily. Help everyone to be able to take it. Okay? It is the part where you demonstrate, okay, your ability to support a viewpoint. Okay? How are you able to support an idea? How are you able to present a position, okay, to provide arguments to support a point until you convince your reader, until you convince your audience. All right? This is what you are required to do about writing. So it is not complicated, and I think step by step we understand it. So last time was about, it was mainly about introduction, and I have received some excellent example introductions from your fellow students, from some of your peers, okay? And I have posted a link on Google Class. So go back to Google Class. When you finish this lecture, go back to Google Class and follow the link. It is a link I've posted there, and the link will take you to those example introductions that I find are excellent for your comprehension. All right? Now, for today, we move on to the point of the writing body. The writing body. Because, as you know, the writing is presented, is structured like this. An introduction, okay, then a body that you usually call development, and finally a conclusion. A conclusion. Okay, the conclusion. And I want to help you understand perfectly how to go about those different parts. How to write a very good and attractive introduction. Okay, a very good introduction. How to elaborate a good main body, a good development of the topic, and then a good conclusion. When you present your topic like that, your reader is happy and he marks you well. Okay? You easily succeed. I usually tell my students to not to joke with writing, because writing wants you to, okay, present yourself as somebody convincing, somebody able to catch his or her reader's attention from the beginning to the end. So you must present your writing in a powerful way. Present it, okay? Be genius when presenting your writing. Okay? Do not think it is complicated, so you just leave it, you don't say anything. Don't you have anything to say about the topic? As a student, don't you have anything to say about the topic? You can. Okay? You demonstrate the way you master the language. Okay? In such a way that you can support a viewpoint convincingly. In a convincing way, I mean. So today we talk about the main body. All right. What happens with the body? The body is the part of your writing where you present your arguments, the ideas that support the points presented in the topic. You find the point, you find the direction in the guideline of the topic. Because, for example, in this topic, let me read this topic. The topic, I wanted you to write the introduction last time. I'm reminding you that today is your due date, it is your deadline. Okay, today at midnight it is closed. Okay, because right now when I finish, I will be posting another exercise, another activity, okay, about this lesson, today's lesson, writing, okay, the body, the topic's body. So explain, the topic is explain in 80 lines how African countries can possibly and effectively realize agro-industrialization. Explain in 80 lines how African countries can possibly and effectively realize agro-industrialization. It is the topic. And you see the guideline. The work the topic wants you to do, it is visibly presented in the topic. So all over the topic, this particular topic, all over the topic, you see the guidelines. So you are required to write a, um, a presentation that explains in 80 lines the way African countries can possibly and effectively realize their industrialization. So your topic, your work to do is to discuss how the countries in Africa can realize agro-industrialization. You see? So this is the guideline. This is the point that you want to support. Explaining the way African countries can successfully realize the agro-industrialization. Okay? Great. Now, when you have such work, such activity, how do you go about it? You need to understand, first of all, that since the number of the lines, okay, is 18, because most of the time at BTS examination, the number of lines is precise. Sometimes you will have to write 80 lines, 20 lines, 25 lines, 50 lines, so it depends. In this particular topic, it is about 80 lines. Since the number of the line is limited, okay, you simply need to understand that you are not going to write too much, to say too many things. You just need to be precise and concise, but strong with what you say. Present your argument, your argumentation strongly. Make it strong. Writing, okay, something in a few lines, but in a way that is convincing. Okay? You write your ideas in paragraphs. Since you know the guideline, you need to find out the different ideas that can support this position, the ideas that support these points, the ideas that explain the way African countries can effectively realize the agro-industrialization. What do they need? What are the possible methods? So you find out ideas, okay? You find ideas about, okay, that possibility, about those points, and you present in the main body. So you need to understand how to write a paragraph. When you find an idea, to develop that idea, you must respect the structure of paragraph writing. Know that when we talk about a paragraph, it means presenting one idea, explaining one idea. Okay? So your idea makes your paragraph. Then you need to know how to write a paragraph. So for such topics, if you are able to write good, two good paragraphs or three good paragraphs, respecting the number of the lines here, you are okay. All right, you are okay. Just be okay, genius, be convincing in what you say. So now, I'm about to tell you how to write a paragraph. Since the main body of your topic will present the different paragraphs explaining your ideas. To write a paragraph, you need to respect the following structure. Point one. Point one. I mean, the first element you need for your paragraph is the topic sentence. Topic sentence. The topic sentence. What is a topic sentence? The topic sentence is the sentence that begins your